You know, when we talk about Africa's economic future, agriculture always comes up because let's be real, farming is the backbone of so many economies on the continent. But here's the thing. Africa still imports billions of dollars worth of farming equipment every year, tractors, harvesters, you name it. Most of it comes from Europe, Asia, or the Americas. But Ghana is saying enough. The West African nation is making a serious play to become a regional hub for agricultural machinery production, and right now, their Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honourable Eric Opoku, is in Turkey cutting deals with one of the biggest tractor manufacturers in the world, Hattat Traktör. This isn't just about buying tractors. This is about building them in Ghana, for Ghana, and eventually for the rest of Africa. And if this works, it could change everything for smallholder farmers, job creation, and even food security across the region. So how did this deal come about? Who's involved? And what does it mean for Ghana's future? Stick around, because this is one of those stories that doesn't get enough attention, but should. Oh, and before we dive in, if you're into stories about African innovation, economic growth, or just smart policy moves, hit that like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. For years, Ghana has wrestled with how to modernise its agricultural sector. Nearly 80% of the country's farming is still done manually. Hoes, cutlasses, simple tools. Even when farmers do get their hands on mechanised equipment, it's often second-hand, expensive to maintain, and imported from thousands of miles away. That kind of inefficiency is more than just inconvenient. It's a bottleneck, one that limits yields, eats into profits, and holds Ghana's entire food production system back. But now, things are shifting. Recently, Minister Eric Opoku, together with his technical advisor, Mr. Kwasi Etubonde, travelled to Istanbul, Turkey. Not for a ceremonial visit, but to meet with Hattat Traktör, a major global tractor manufacturer. This is a company that builds 2,500 tractors a year, employs over 3,000 people, and is well known for producing durable, affordable tractors tailored for rugged small-scale farms, the kind Ghana is full of. But this wasn't a regular import deal. The goal wasn't just to buy tractors and ship them home. The goal was to bring the entire process to Ghana, starting with local tractor assembly and gradually moving toward full-scale manufacturing. And Hattat is not just on board, they're excited. They've agreed to partner with Ghana's Ministry of Food and Agriculture and a local private firm called 10G Global Tech Limited. Under this agreement, Hattat will provide technical support, training and expertise, while the Ghanaian side handles local operations, infrastructure and labour. The vision: a locally run tractor assembly plant that reduces reliance on imports and creates a self-sustaining agro-industrial ecosystem in Ghana. This initiative ties in with Ghana's Farmer Service Centre project, a network of government-supported agricultural hubs in every district. These centres offer everything from tractor rentals and tool repairs to agronomic training and input distribution. Now, imagine linking those service centres directly to a Ghana-based tractor assembly plant. Tractors are built locally, distributed directly to the districts, serviced close to the farms, and even modified based on real-time feedback from local farmers. That's not just smart policy, that's industrial strategy. During his visit, Minister Opoku didn't just inspect machines, he drove them. He tested their performance. He looked under the hood. That level of personal involvement sends a strong signal. This isn't just politics, it's a mission. And the commitment to durable, terrain-ready, African-adapted equipment is clear. So why does this matter? Why should anyone outside of Ghana be paying attention? Let's talk about impact. First, job creation. An assembly plant means hundreds of new jobs: technicians, engineers, factory floor workers, logistics teams, quality control officers. Beyond that, there's a ripple effect. Truck drivers, spare parts dealers, vocational schools adjusting curricula to meet new industry needs. For Ghana's youth, especially technical school graduates, this could open a long-closed door to industrial employment. Second, affordability. Tractors imported from abroad can cost anywhere from 300,000 to 500,000 Ghanaian cedis. By assembling locally, Ghana could reduce those costs by up to 40%. That means more smallholder farmers could afford equipment, or at least rent it affordably through the service centres. Farming becomes more efficient, more profitable, and more scalable. Third, food security. Ghana is already a top producer of crops like cocoa, maize, yam, and cassava, but productivity has been flat. Why? Because farming is still largely manual. More machines mean more land cultivated, faster harvesting, fewer post-harvest losses. It's not just about feeding Ghana, it's about building resilience against food shocks. Fourth, regional leadership. If this plant is successful, Ghana could become a net exporter of tractors across West Africa. Neighbouring countries like Burkina Faso, Togo, Liberia, and even parts of Nigeria face the same mechanization crisis. With the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, headquartered in Accra, Ghana is strategically placed to lead a new wave of intra-African agro-industrial trade. Fifth, skills transfer and industrial development. This isn't just about moving metal parts around. Hattat will be providing training, designs, engineering support, and capacity building. Over time, Ghanaian engineers will learn to build from scratch, not just assemble. That's how real industrial ecosystems are born, through knowledge, not just capital. But it's not all rosy. This project comes with major challenges. For one, infrastructure. To run a modern assembly line, Ghana needs reliable electricity, good roads for transport, clean water for operations, and efficient logistics. Any bottlenecks here could delay or even derail the project. Second, financing. Tractor manufacturing isn't cheap. Will the government invest directly? Will it rely on foreign direct investment or public-private partnerships? And how will those financing models affect ownership, control, and long-term sustainability? Third, affordability and access. Even with cost reductions, tractors will still be expensive for the average farmer. Will the government roll out subsidised financing? Will farmers be able to lease through cooperatives? These are critical questions, because without strong demand, the plant can't thrive. Fourth, political consistency. Industrial projects like this take years to bear fruit, but politics can change overnight. Will this initiative survive a change in administration? Will future ministers honour the partnership with Hattat and support long-term local development? And finally, accountability. We've seen projects like this fail before. Groundbreaking ceremonies with no follow-through, agreements signed and forgotten. To avoid that, this project will need transparency, regular progress reports, community engagement, and oversight from Parliament, the media, and civil society. But if those hurdles are cleared, Ghana could be on the brink of something historic. A tractor plant is not just about farming, it's about building industrial confidence. It tells young Ghanaians, you don't have to leave the country to work in modern manufacturing. It tells African farmers, you don't have to wait on foreign hand-me-downs. And it tells the world, we're not just a market, we're a manufacturer. It's a mindset shift. And mindset shifts are where real revolutions begin. The project may still be in its early phases. The location hasn't been officially announced, and construction timelines haven't been made public. But sources close to the deal suggest groundwork could begin as early as late 2025. If successful, this plant could lay the blueprint not just for Ghana, but for a new kind of Africa, one where countries don't just grow raw materials, but build the tools needed to grow them better. One where value chains are kept local, jobs are created at home, and national pride is built one bolt at a time. So what do you think? Can Ghana pull this off? Will this tractor assembly plant become a reality, or will it be another missed opportunity? And what other sectors could follow this model? Solar energy, electric motorcycles, irrigation systems. Let's talk in the comments. If you found this analysis valuable, share it with a friend who cares about African development. Like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more grounded, honest commentary on Ghana and the continent's biggest moves. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay hopeful, and let's keep building the Africa we want.